Squarespace recently just launched a really cool feature, and it's the ability to track your visibility across AI. So this lives directly in your Squarespace dashboard, and I'm going to show you in this video on my site how it works. So on the dash here, you'll see SEO/AI visibility. We're going to click on that, and then you'll see it's in beta at the moment, but if we click manage, you'll be able to see all these different prompts. So you can add prompts into here and then you can run them. So let's say, okay, we're not visible in here. If we click in, then we can see, okay, Squarespace has ran a prompt, and this is actually what comes up. So what are the benefits of hiring a professional for Squarespace website design? And then these are all the brands that I mentioned, all the source websites that are pulled in, and you can see what ChatGPT is saying. So if I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, okay, if this is going to get some decent traffic, then we need to create content centered around this. So LLMs are going to be pulling in our content. And it just helps you analyze gaps where you are not actually visible. So you can see we're mentioned in like branded stuff, for instance. How can I contact by Crawford? And you can see, okay, here's our Crunchbase, here's our website, email, etc. And you can see, so if you do want to get in touch, this is how you do it. Now, you can run as many as you want. So if I want to add a prompt and I say, who is the best Squarespace designer in Liverpool, where I am. Now, let's run that prompt. So it's going to run it. Now, this would be incredibly embarrassing as I feel like I'm the only Squarespace designer in Liverpool. Could be wrong, but let's see. So once it's finished running, it's going to add in here, and then we'll see the status of it. So are we mentioned or are we not mentioned? And then the type is going to be branded or unbranded. Branded just means anything related to your brand name. So for instance, who are some top rated Squarespace website designers that's non-branded? Because that doesn't have us in the query. You can see we rank in here. Oftentimes we'll rank number one. Oftentimes other folks will rank in there. It just depends on what the sources are that are being pulled at that time. It will often refresh quite a lot. And then a branded one would be anything that mentions your name. So it does by Crawford provide SEO optimization for Squarespace sites. You can see in here, and that obviously we do, and it's pulling all of our content from here. Now, let's see who's the best Squarespace designer in Liverpool. So it's just me and Nick, who is part of Six Figure Design Club, which is obviously my course. If you are a Squarespace designer and you want to scale your income, that's where you go. But you can see we are basically the only two in Liverpool. So that's good that we're ranking. And also I've got one over on Nick because I rank above him. Get in. Anyway, so you can basically track all these different prompts, and over time you can see how you're ranking against your competition, and you can see where it's being pulled in from. So, okay, if it's directory or if it's a blog listicle, then we need to get on there, or we need to write our own. So it's really handy for ranking as high as possible on AI. So really, really good feature actually. And it's something that you can just keep on your site and keep referring back to. Maybe you're going to do monthly analytics on the site. And this is just a great place to come back, and you want to see basically you mentioned, and then you can track your positions as well. So hopefully you found that useful. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and hit subscribe. And if you want me to build your Squarespace website, you can get in touch using the links in the description.